Hey guys, I'm looking back here for the video, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Madden 21 content. Guys, today we'll be talking about franchise updates. Now, this is kind of interesting, and I'm not really one to... I like franchise mode, but not as crazy much. So, first off, Face of Franchise, Rise to Fame. So, this is the whole Face of Franchise. It's actually a lot more interesting than it was last year. So, first off, we have high school. It's where you most start. It's where most start their journey toward adulthood. But for you, you're also about to embark on your journey into a football stardom. Step into the halls where it all begins. Blah blah blah. So it has some pictures. It looks like of course, from the Face of Franchise. Now, what it doesn't show, and I kind of don't like. Okay, so it doesn't tell you. Are you going to be able to actually play high school games? Because if you guys have played NCAA, have seen anything about the NCAA, by the way, I just uploaded an NCAA video, but the audio is messed up again. So I'm going to re-upload that video for tomorrow. Just saying. But anyway, though, as I was saying, though, if you put NCAA or seen NCAA, you actually have, you can play high school games. I don't know if you can play high school games in here, and it doesn't tell us. So we're going to keep on going down, though. Your story doesn't end, though, as you thrust toward national stage. 10 FBS schools via your talents will what starts off a normal sign day ends with a dramatic twist after you done the hat of the school you chosen to attend. Once you set your foot on campus, the stakes even higher. You not only have to definitely navigate a quarterback controversy right out of the gate, but also figure out how to appease your let me go ahead and just explain this, because we're gonna go through all these, but I think it's a good way to show off is here. So we have high school, college, multiple positions, NFL common storyline. So first off, you can change your position, which I like. You can go from quarterback to wide receiver. Was it wide receiver, offensive lineman, and I think the next one is tight end, I want to say. Oh, right here. Quarterback, halfback, or quarterback to halfback, or wide receiver. So you can just, I don't know why I saw or and thought O-line. You can change from a quarterback to a halfback or a wide receiver. So you're not strictly, guaranteed you have to be a quarterback, which... And they're doing a little bit of they're fixing a little bit, okay? They're fixing a little bit here. They're doing something. I like it. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and go down here, though. NFL storylines. Your career will have numerous twists and turns as you navigate the many obstacles in the NFL. Oh, it's going to be too much twist. Franchise savior. You entered the NFL as one of the most highly touted prospects in your draft. That means an entire organization is putting their Super Bowl hopes and dreams on your shoulders. All-time greats will be able to deliver on those championship hopes. Now it's time to prove that you can do it. Okay, so I guess these are all the storylines. Yeah, these are all the storylines we have. Okay, so I don't know if you get to choose this or if it's just going to be randomly chosen to you. After being selected in the NFL draft by a team with a solidified starter at your position, it's clear that even if your time isn't now, it will come soon enough. How will you win over the veterans in the locker room in the meantime? And if that time does come, that you're thrust into action sooner than expected, will you be able to prove you're the man for the job like Russell Wilson did seamlessly in Seattle? Understudy. Following an up and down college career, you were selected in the later rounds of the NFL draft by a team in search of additional depth at position. Even though it's unlikely that the future plans includes you, these odds aren't unnecessary and insurmountable. Tom Brady made the most of his opportunity to step up back in 2001. Can you make the most of yours and earn a starting job? Okay. Bitter rivals. Whether it's a team versus team or player versus player, the best rivals are forever etched in the NFL's long illustration history. Now, in the social media era, it's possible for rivals to become more contentious and public than ever. Okay, so dream team, you joined the best team. Comeback, the struggle from coming back from serious injury, too much. Turf war after. So, well, my question is, are you randomly assigned these based on how you play in college? So, based on what I understand, then you're going to be playing high school. Then, once you go to high school, you can change your position when you go to college, and then the NFL. So, obviously, when you join the NFL, they kind of choose your position in a way. But when you go in college, you can choose what position you go ahead and go for. So, into the sunset after a long and storied NFL career, it's about time to hang up your cleats. Doesn't mean your final act can't be the greatest one yet. Your team has declined. Your best days have been behind you. Time to prove you still have it and take the right ship one more time and end your career as a champion. Okay. So we have Snoop Dogg. I saw that. All right. I don't know. So I'm guessing this is probably storylines. It's either going to be run random storyline or it's going to be exactly what happened back in Face the Franchise this year, which was pretty much based on how you did in the combine. You were selected either really early on or really late. You could have either been like a top first round pick or like a 7th round pick. So, I love how they don't really tell you anything in these college, high school. It just tells you pretty much what you know as a person. Like in the high school, you start your career. College, you continue your career. And the NFL is where you want to get to. It doesn't really tell you anything. And obviously, all these kind of storylines are exactly like what everybody already knows. So, new X Factors make their way into franchise. More details on X Factors and Madden 21 coming soon. Franchise expanded wild card playoff bounds to match. Okay, so now, as you guys do not know, wild card playoffs are a little bit longer. Now it's going to be 3. It's going to be a total of what? Right now it's 6, so it's going to be a total of 7. Oh, 8. Actually, 8. Will now feature 3 games for each conference instead of 2. So I think it's what? 1 or 2 more wild card teams per conference. I think it's 2 more per conference. So what is that? 8 now? Yeah, around 8 teams per conference. Return every position available abilities to either consider in-game effectiveness or the ability outside authenticity. Okay. And ability unlocks for most position 85 overall, 80 overall, and Madden 20. So they're making it a little bit harder to get the abilities unlocked. Okay. This is just basic franchise stuff. Let's go ahead though and look at the tweets, because this is, I think, where we kind of get more information, a little bit better information. So seek advice from coaches, friends, and reporters. So okay, so kind of develop your character a little bit in this. Push limits of your legacy. So franchise saver, next man up, live out various realistic storylines. Okay. So is it saying? Oh, don't tell. Okay. I'm hoping it's not saying you're going to live out every single one. Like, meaning you're going to start off as a franchise saver, then become a next man up, then become an understudy, then a bit of rivals, then a dream team, then a comeback, then a turf war, and then, oh my God, can you imagine? I kind of feel like that's how they're going to do it now. You're going to start off as a franchise saver. You're going to be drafted very highly overall. Then you're going to end up getting benched and become next man up. You become an understudy. Unless maybe if you play really bad and you don't win the Super Bowl, you become the next man up. And then you become an understudy. Okay, I don't know. We don't know enough. I'm speculating. Launch your NFL legacy in high school. Choose your logo. Okay, so you get to choose different logos for your high school team. The Black Knights. Shout out to Old Mans for that. Face of the franchise. Okay, rise to fame. I mean, it looks cool. It looks really I don't know. It looks really cool, but we've seen this before where it looks cool and it ends up being really nothing. And nobody likes it after week 2 of after 2 weeks after the Madden comes out, because nothing special. I don't know. You gotta give me your opinions down below, guys. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. Think it's gonna be anything special, anything crazy? I thought, like, I guess you get to pick you're starting high school like you do in NCAA, and then you go to college, and then you go to the NFL. And it looks like there's different storylines at least now, and it's a little bit more detailed. You get to change positions from quarterback to running back or wide receiver. So that's kind of cool. It's not just the quarterback one, which was this year. Let me know what your thoughts, opinions, guys. I'd love to hear it. I kind of want to hear what you guys are thinking about this. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously, a lot of people watching videos are not worried about this or worried about mutt, but still, I'd love to hear it down below. Peace out, guys.